Hello and welcome, Pisces. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. Thank you so much for being faithful listeners and staying tuned. I will be performing a overview of 2017 as well as January 2018. It will not be a complete yearly overview, but it will be for the ending of 2017. So let's go ahead and start with your love reading for 2017, Pisces. I have already given the deck a complete shuffle, but as usual, I'm filling out the energies of the cards to distinguish where your love life was headed towards the end of 2017. And one more card to confirm 2017's Pisces love reading. Okay, so we have heart-to-heart conversations, attraction, and soulmate. So some of you Pisces have been saying sweet nothings with possibly someone you've met or have been talking to for, quite some time now. It could have been a couple of weeks, a couple of months prior to the ending of 2017. And you feel like there's a deep soulmate connection with that person. So, it seems like things got really serious. Let's go ahead and see what transpired towards the end of 2017 with this love connection. So I have two cards that came up. So we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So it looks like it didn't end very well, okay? So we're going to set that there, okay? Sorry to hear that. And this is popping up because there were other people involved. So possibly someone was cheating. It sounds like something started off really well and it ended ugly because it seems like there was probably a well-needed conversation about where the relationship was headed. But either Pisces or their lover did not take the time to assert where the relationship was headed and led their partner on and was still attracted to other people, which ultimately kept the other person in the blind, thinking that they've had something real, and in the end they find out that this person has been cheating the entire time. Okay, so let's go ahead and sum up 2017's love relationships for Pisces. What was the ending for Pisces relationship? I think it's pretty self-explanatory how 2017 ended for Pisces love life, but we're going to go ahead and clarify what the ending of this relationship was. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, somebody's definitely out in the cold. Someone feels defeated. Someone feels let down. Like, I should have never let that person in my life. Yeah, and it looks like the guy was given the boot. Or possibly he's given his woman the boot because, he's a player. Yeah, someone was stuck in between two worlds. With some type of commitment. It looks like the guy was not willing to give this Pisces a commitment, and Pisces really thought they had a good thing. They even thought this was going to go to a long-term relationship or even marriage or some type of engagement. Yeah, it looks like someone even promised Pisces that they would marry them, but they didn't. It just ended ugly. So, it just ended in betrayal. I feel like the truth came out. This relationship really made Pisces really happy. But, I'm going to ask, was this a soulmate connection? that, you know, the person just probably got greedy. What's this say? Soulmate connection for Pisces. So it looks like you're looking in the past. You might feel like there's a connection because this person is from your past. You feel very happy to have had them in your life in the present, thinking that God brought you guys back together, and then now this relationship is back in the cold. So the Queen of Pentacles is coming back up. So why is the Queen of Pentacles coming up? Okay, so it looks like, okay, you have the Justice card coming up. So it looks like there's some type of karmic justice in this relationship that maybe Pisces was going off of wishful thinking. Maybe this was a one-way street relationship, and Pisces was probably a little bit more delusional than anything. I feel like the spirit is saying, Pisces, you were receiving all of the red flags the entire time to go, but you kept staying. The person even told you, hey, you're free to leave. I love you, but you want to go. And you weren't really getting the red flags that you should have been paying attention to. And ultimately, you left because you realized you were not going to get that commitment that you were looking for. So unfortunately, it was wishful thinking on Pisces' behalf. It happens to the best of us, and this was probably a very hurtful. 2017 was probably a very hurtful time for Pisces because they thought what they had was real. They thought what they had was true. But it looks like there was some attraction in that relationship, but it was not. Let's just say at this time in you all's life, it wasn't going to work because the person is not willing to give Pisces the ultimate commitment because they're not ready. Okay, they're not ready. So Pisces had to move on and realize that it was wishful thinking. Yeah, they weren't ready. I think you guys were unequally yoked. You know, you might have met your soulmate. It just wasn't the perfect timing because this person wasn't able to give you what you wanted. They're not spiritually attuned to the calling, or they're not attuned to the beckoning of the call, if you will, okay? So let's see what the angels have to say for the ending of 2017, okay? So change in direction. So Pisces has probably had to reevaluate their plans towards the end of 2017 and realize that relationship, the people they know, the places they go are not very fruitful. They're not going anywhere. Pisces is trying to go somewhere with their life and in a new direction and change their life. But if the people they're involved with are not on the same page, Pisces is going to flip the script, if you will, okay? And this came out, new partner. So it looks like Pisces will be meeting a new partner or has already met a new partner for the ending of 2017 that probably encouraged them to leave, okay? And law of attraction. So perhaps Pisces attracted a new suitor, and it looks like this person possibly convinced Pisces to leave their loser lover behind, and probably met someone that is on their level, okay? Or it could mean Pisces keep attracting the wrong lovers in their life, changing from one direction and walking into another less stable direction because they don't have enough confidence to see the beauty within And even on the outside, I feel like Pisces could be going through some low self-esteem and settling for suitors that are unequally yoked, or settling for suitors that they feel they can't do better than. So this may be some type of reawakening time for Pisces. And especially during the 2017, Pisces will be careful of what they are attracting as far as partners. Okay. And let's do a 2017 overview for Pisces universe. What advice do you have for Pisces? Okay, this came flying out. Competition. Let's see what kind of competition. Oh, these came out too. Okay, so Ace of Swords. Okay. And the Seven of Wands. So it looks like people are competing for Pisces' attention. Okay, and maybe Pisces has some options that they're gonna maybe even fight off at this time. Okay, because things are getting good, things are getting interesting for Pisces. Now they've got some options. Okay, but even if you have options, if you are still in a dilemma as to what your worth is, you're only going to settle for less. So let's see what was Pisces' ultimate decision. Okay, so it looks like, again, Pisces was defeated, okay? Because they're stuck in between two worlds, not realizing their worth, okay? And they're not going to get the commitment that they ultimately seek, because, you know, it's something wrong with Pisces' mind frame, okay? You could be wanting a family and relationship with people that are not looking for the same interests. So, you know, you're a nice person, you know, you have the ability to meet people. But if you keep trying to get with people that have different motives and different plans than you, it doesn't matter how sweet, cute, and innocent and lovable you are, it's not going to work. And it's not necessarily you. Your plans just don't align with other people's plans. And it's the suitors that you're pursuing, or the suitors that are pursuing you. Maybe you need to assert yourself and let them know this is what you're looking for, this is what you want. And if you don't get that, you're not going to stick around. And you have to be strong enough to say, look, I know what you're about. You've told me what you're about. I see what you're about. I know that we're not equally yoked. You need to leave. So I think Pisces are becoming too comfortable with unsuitable lovers and not making them, allowing them to outstay their welcome. And in the end, it's hurting Pisces, and Pisces keeps going through a vicious cycle of, ooh, I met the one, we're going to get married, we're going to have a family, you know, listening to the same, falling for the same lies. You know, people will tell you anything to get what they want. People will allow you to get carried away with your, you know, with your fantasies and your dreams, just to have their way in your life for whatever motive it is. So I think 2017, the advice is, Pisces, you're a very dreamy person and you're very creative. And God is telling you to be a little bit more grounded so that people are not taking advantage of you, because He doesn't want you being taken advantage of. And the ultimate desires of your heart, you know, God wants to fulfill, but you can't fulfill them with people that are unequally yoked and have different plans than you. You need to surround yourself around people that are like-minded, people that dream big and do big things. If you're around small-minded people, you are not going to get the same results These things are only going to lead to heartbreak. And if you have not learned that lesson, you're bound to repeat that in 2018. So let's move forward for January 2018 and see what the year has in store for you, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces love life. What does 2018 hold for Pisces love life? 2018 for Pisces love life. All universal Pisces. Okay, so we have one card that came up. It is safe for you to love. Okay. It is safe for you to love. Children. All universal Pisces. All universal Pisces. All universal Pisces 2018. 2018 love for Pisces. Engagement. Wow. Okay. So it's pretty obvious that Pisces is looking for something real, okay? Something tangible, something morally sound. They want to love, they want to feel that it's safe to love so that they can have children and, have the whole marriage and shebang. Okay, but their priorities could be a little out of place because you see here we have children, then we have engagement. So some Pisces could be winding up in situations where they're pregnant before the actual engagement or marriage. So again, Pisces need to prioritize what it is, prioritize their desires and their needs, which could be a little out of whack. Okay, but just all it takes is a little rearrangement so that you can know where you're at and where you're going. So it is safe for you to love. Maybe you feel it's safe for you to love, for you to have this child because you think it's headed to marriage or engagement. Let's see if this is the case for 2018. Is this the case for 2018? Is this how Pisces 2018 is going to play out? What is going to be the results of this? Pisces 2018, all universal Pisces. Okay, so there's definitely some type of connection. So maybe Pisces does feel this. There's some soulmate connection. Okay. Is it safe for Pisces to love this person? Do they have Pisces' best interest at heart? Okay, so it looks like there's someone from Pisces past, okay? Look like it's someone from Pisces past that has an interest with Pisces. And it shows some type of victory. So maybe Pisces got what they wanted from someone from their past. And it shows a death card. Let's see if it's already come to an end. What does this death card represent? Is this a water sign or is this an actual death in the relationship that is already over? Let's see. So I have the Two of Wands, which represents the partnership. Then I have the Four of Cups, which is not a good card, which means Pisces could be forced into a relationship because of a pregnancy. And the person promised to not leave Pisces because they're going to engage to Pisces because of the pregnancy. And then it shows entrapment. So maybe some of you Pisces will feel entrapped that someone deliberately got you pregnant so that they can marry you. Be careful of things like this. Yeah, and the death card. So maybe you're going to get this is not necessarily the dream that you had hoped for with a particular person. Someone you probably thought you left behind. You're realizing that now, you're forced to go back in a relationship with them because now you're pregnant and they've promised to be there and engaged to you. So there's some type of almost be careful what you wish for, or be careful of the suitors that are coming into your life that could possibly entrap you with pregnancy and forceful engagement and marriages before it's time. Maybe this person is more in love with you than you are with them, so be careful of suitors coming your way, okay? Or if that's what you want, just be happy that the universe is giving you what you want at this time, if it's pregnancy, engagement, etc. So let's see what the angels have to say for 2018 for Pisces. Okay, so this came out, new partner. Okay, so perhaps things are going to move very fast with a new partner approaching Pisces life, and it's going to be moving very fast. If you don't want it to move too fast and things to get out of control, you better take control, Pisces, and be careful. Proceed with caution, okay? Careful of your new partnership. Get to know people. 2018 Pisces, all universal Pisces. 2018. So a fresh air. It looks like Pisces, again, it could be some entrapment going on, and Pisces just need to breathe. Maybe just going out. Pisces may want to just go out, let their hair down, and then with a new partner, and things start moving very fast. So if you don't want any children, make sure you're practicing safe sex on these. Excuse me if I'm being a little fresh. Make sure you're practicing safe sex on these dates that you're going out on with people you're just getting to know, because you can wind up from one relationship to the next without knowing it, because you're not taking extra precaution. And some people are a little tipsy and they lose sight of precaution measures, okay? And it says Cupid. Again, someone could be taking advantage of the situation because they're head over heels about you and catch you off guard, Pisces, because they've got an ulterior motive. So if you don't want to be someone's dinner, next meal, or what have you, then you better make sure you're in control, okay? And let's see what the angels are speaking of. Fresh air. I need to know what that is. Maybe this new partner is a breath of fresh air, okay? Because it's representing love. Let's see, though. What does this fresh air mean? Or maybe this new partner can become so smothering with their love that you're unable to identify whether this is love or not. Okay, but it shows that balance. There needs to be some balance in your life and in your relationships. There are some competitions. So it looks like maybe after a bad relationship, you're going to meet someone. You're going to want to get out and meet someone. You're going to come in contact with someone to get you over a bad relationship. And again, it seems like it's either a Scorpio, or this may not be. This may be a person this may be you trying to end a chapter in your life regarding leaving your past behind. And ultimately, you will be able to close a chapter and move on. Is that a good chapter or not? I don't think so. I really feel like this relationship is going to get serious a little too fast. I don't think this is something that you were looking for, and it's going to make you feel entrapped just because you were trying to get out and let your hair down, breathe a little bit, have a little fun. It just goes from bad to worse, but thankfully it'll happen with someone who is actually in love with you. So I feel like this is a person trying to get out, have a fresh breath of air with someone that they met, to get over an ex, and then they end up getting pregnant with a new person, and they're just like, why did this have to happen? But the person that you're going to get pregnant by is in love with you. So if you're starting off your 2018 like this, or if it hasn't happened yet, just know that it can happen, and you might want to take some precaution, okay? Now, 2018 overview for Pisces. 2018 overview for Pisces. God, can you please give me an ultimate message for Pisces for 2018? Okay. So this is what we have. We have a woman in power. She's not sure what to do with her power. She's not sure if she should communicate what's going on. It seems like, again, I feel like a Pisces woman is not sure what's going on because things have moved so fast 2018, and whatever is going on, they're emotionally overwhelmed. They don't know if they should be happy, sad, mad. I mean, it's like their cup is overflowing. They don't know how to feel about it. Yet they are meditating, spending a lot of time thinking. So I really feel like this could be some pregnancy or some type of commitment. Again, there's an array of things that can be flowing out of this cup, okay? And again, commitment, yeah, marriage, feeling like, am I the fool for moving so fast? Yeah, unsure of what to do. And the light is shining on this. The Hermit is asking you to be wise about your decisions. Are you ready? Okay, so if you're not ready to get serious with things, try not to make serious moves and decisions that could be lasting lifetime. Okay, people that you're not ready to go serious with, don't make serious decisions with them. You know, just extra precaution. I think God is asking Pisces in 2018 to watch how they are under pressure, analyze what they do and who they are after trauma, after a loss of relationship, so that they can be aware that they're bound to make strange or drastic decisions that can end up a lifelong decision, because they're making decisions at the spurt of the moment because of some minor setbacks, and then they turn around and do something that will set them back even further. So analyze who you are under pressure and under certain circumstances. This could be the opportunity to be taken advantage of or manipulated because you are off guard. If you are off guard, you might want to get back on track before you lose full control, and then you'll be in this disposition of feeling like the fool and having to commit to someone else's wishes, lifestyle, and dream when you were in control the entire time. You just gave your power to someone else. So God is asking you for 2018 to be careful of who you're giving your power to. Take it back. Stop being in the passenger seat before someone crashes the car. If you're a more responsible driver than they are, then you ought to want to take the wheel. So that's my advice for you, Pisces. I do see infatuation and so much options coming at you. You're unable to make a clear decision. So I'm asking you to take your time, Pisces. Get to know yourself and the people that are coming at you, okay? This could be a great year. Don't ruin it before it can get started, okay? I wish you the best, Pisces. Peace and love.